Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is so lovely to have you here. So today is, what day are we? Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I've had Sunday and Monday off. Just really getting the house squared up. No, and a couple of outings with Neil, but nothing major. No illnesses. Touch wood. It stays like that. So yeah, I'm back today working on this. I am because I'm wanting to get the signature sewn in so that I can finish the, for those of you that haven't seen, let me bring it in, oops, so that I can get this bit finished and away off my desk. It's kind of just sitting here in limbo, but until I've got the signature ready to go in, I can't put all this together. So that's why I'm back on this one today. I've got several on the go, but yeah, I want to get this one to at least a sewn in stage. And then maybe it can go on Etsy. And yes, I have got four journals now waiting to go on Etsy. So yeah, I need to get my finger out there, don't I? Procrastinating massively. So this is the design team kit. Kits from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. These pages put together with, some of my coffee dyed and music and things like that. So I have stitched. Some I've glued. I'll give you a quick look through. Look, I've put vintage and modern, stitched and glued fabric and fabric tabs and lace on it so that it can be sewn in. So yeah, my next job will be, I think, yeah, I think it's ready now. I've only done this morning, so I think I can probably sew it in now. I'm not going to sew it in on camera. I need to. Well, that could maybe do with some bits on it. I need to think about what I'm doing because I'm not. I don't want it showing through the front, but I don't know whether to put like a hanging spine or yeah. I need to sit and do it on my own. Maybe I'll do another one if you want me to, actually showing you what I did. Yep. So it's got bits of stitching. It's got bits of lace. It's got fabric tabs. It's got one or two lace pockets. Some glued, some stitched. Just put bits of stitching down the bottom of those. It's glued some rickrack. I think the second one is pretty much the same. Yeah, I did kind of the same things in them all, so I won't bore you by going through that. There are a couple more pages that want bits on, but nothing much. So yeah, that's bulked it out, which I thought it would, and when it goes in that lovely lace thing there, we can start decorating it. So I've started to think about pockets. So yeah, these are not Tina's. This is a scrapbook paper, and this is Tim Holtz paper. I just liked the wallpaper bit on the back. I love that bit. And these, I'm constantly tidying out, and these are some rice papers that I bought last year, definitely. And bearing in mind we're getting towards the end of this year, I've had them a while, so I'm going to use these up. And I did think they'd make really nice pocket fronts in this journal. I think they kind of go with the colour and the the style. So a couple of them, they came on a big sheet of A4. A couple of them I've cut round higgledy-piggledy, and a couple, these more square ones, which I think look like labels. That's what they look like on the back. I think they're rice paper. Pretty sure it's rice paper. I've taken it out of its packaging now. Yeah, I think that is, I think it might be fibre from the plant, the rice plant, rather than, rice itself. I might be wrong, but I'm just guessing. So I'm thinking 4 pockets, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? 2 in each signature. And then these are the tags, did I say that? Cover the back with something, I don't know what yet. And I'm thinking if I just glue these down, I think I used glue stick with it last time. Am I on my last glue stick? I think I might be. I'm doing a lot of thinking today. Yeah, I think if I just glue them down like that, then I can decide. Because I wondered if I wanted a couple of, yeah, those might make nice slanted pockets, do we think? And these nice square ones. It's not really thick, but it's fairly thick. Scrapbooking paper, so I'm not going to, what's the word? I'm not going to put gussets in it. I'm not going to fold it and put gussets in. So I'm just going to stick them on and then cut them out. Oops. And then I will decide you know, the shape for the pocket. Oh, that's a new glue stick, and it's very full on. Have I got a cloth? Oh, so I think I put these quite low down because they're nearly the size of a pocket, aren't they? Like that. Yeah, I think that'll be easier, and then I can decide on the size of each individual pocket. Oh, okay, that's how we're feeling. It's a thick book. Yeah, for those of you who are horrified that I'm gluing on, good. And yes, they are vintage books, but I have so many of them. Literally, perhaps not 100, but I've got them in the tens, let's put it like that. And I really need to make some space, some breathing space. So I am using the ones, I've gone through them, I've got the ones that I really love, or I want the text or the, you know, lovely pictures out. And the rest are just going to be used for gluing and then put in the recycling bin. So I'm just going to, I think, cut across there before I glue the others. Where's my big scissors? So I hope you're all well. Wondering what you're all up to. I did tell you that I was going to get all my Christmas papers out and start creating some journals. I haven't done that yet. I haven't not been on here because I've been doing other crafting. I just haven't been crafting. A little bit of sewing, stitching, that's all. Why are you stuck up? Yeah, the corners seem a little bit... I mean, I could have glued them before I come on, but I wanted to show you, you know, what they look like. Now, I got these, of course, that's not on straight, but I can maybe cut the pocket straight. From the range in the UK. I'm sure you've heard us talk about that shop a lot, and if you're in the UK, you'll know. So I'll turn this round because the bottom is straight. Put these near the bottom on my main camera. Yep, and then I can decide if I want to. I'll probably cut them at a slant and then say, you know, a tall slant, and see if I like it. I think that one will make a nice slant, definitely. So I'm going to go in the corner with this one. So I picked a nice neutral background to put them on the scrapbooking paper. It's kind of, I think it might be a linen look. I'll show you. Kind of print. There's Hessian print in it as well, and wood print. I think you've seen it before. So shall I go in this corner here? Yeah, I will. And then we can play around with them. So yeah, they're gluing down fine with with glue stick. Now you could do this with images that you've got on tissues, serviettes, or collage paper, or just ordinary digitals. You on straight? Does it matter? I don't know. Okay. Get rid of that glue. Get rid of the glue. So these are going to be a nice easy make, I think. I brought some lace and bits, whether I want them on them or not, I don't know. I think I'm going to cut this one with my guillotine. There we go. So, just seeing what we've got from that edge. We've got about 2 centimetres from the pattern, just to make it fairly, about there, fairly even each side. Somebody's got the car music on loud out there. Right, now what do we think to slanty? Right, I'm going to do it up here just to look. Now I'm not leaving it up here, it does want to go lower down, but do I like it as a slanty pocket? How can I do it? Oh, I can't really, can I? Because it needs to go down there, really. I'm just going to do it, I think. Down there and then across. Across there. No, it's too big that way now. It's going to be a smaller pocket than I started with, isn't it? I think I might have a label or something up there. Let me just ink it a little. Oh, you do not look very straight. I thought I'd done it on the bottom so that it was straight, obviously. Oh. Right, obviously that side is not straight. Right, I need a straight edge to go from. Okay. Go around and make the entire thing straight and hope it works with the image. Well, it didn't look too bad. Maybe it's my eyes. This kind of looks like it's big, but let's have a look. Go back one. No, it's square. It is my eyes. It is square. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Stop messing with it. Get rid of all that. So I think I'll just make this a taller pocket. I haven't got much. I didn't like all that messing about. Right, are we square at the bottom? Before we do that again, no, we're not. Sorry if I'm... That's square. That's better. It's square this side now. I think it was, but we'll make double sure. Okay, so with a bit of spare on the top and make it a taller one. I can put a divot in it then as well if I want, and some decoration. Yeah, I've got my new glasses on, which yeah, have been really good actually right from putting them on. I'm really pleased with them. A little bit, yeah, it's completely square. A little bit of a headache the first day, but nothing major. Just because I can see I'm not taking them on and off now. Every now and then I catch myself about to take them off and I think, oh, I can see. I don't need to. Right. Let's go with the square edge of that. Let's try and get this squared up now. Neil's at work his second day before his days off. Yep, I think that's better. Right, which corner are we saying was square? That one. And as usual, the cat is in downstairs. I keep him in now when I'm up here filming, so he can't head off to that. Where do we want it? About there. The top of Mr. Next Door's conservatory. Because he is... I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the day after I spoke to him, we did it twice the next day when Neil was off. He absolutely does know what he's doing. He's just full of himself these days. He's like a naughty child. I don't know, he's supposed to be 4 when we got him, so it must be 5 now, because we've had him over a year. But he's more like a terrible 2. For those of you that have experienced that with maybe your children or somebody else's children. He's definitely like a terrible 2. Right, I did take a lot of time faffing with that, I know. And I made a lot of noise, I'm sorry. But I wanted to get them square. And now I'm seeing them. Let's get rid of this a minute. Now I'm seeing them off that. I really like them. So let's ink them up. Yeah, I think that was a good choice of background for them. So, do I want labels or anything on them? I think they're quite pretty on their own. Probably just this one with something across the top. Although it has got words on it. Let me just try a little bit of lace. Oops. No, I think it's going to have lace. It's got to have black, and I don't know what I've done with my black lace. It's gone walkabouts. Let's just try some. I ain't got any small cream here. Hmm. Think to that. That's quite nice. Pocket though. I'm just going to put it on because I like it for no other reason. With a tiny bit of Fabri-Tac, nothing major. Yep, so we've been suffering with Storm Debbie here in the UK. My goodness me, it has been windy. It's blown everything around the garden, and maybe that's what's up with the cat. He's been a bit nutty as well. And yeah, the leaves, gosh, the leaves are everywhere now on the lawn. So another job suddenly wants doing. I don't think I want a bow on it, do I? I might, you know. I've got a coffee dyed one. I've got coffee dyed one and some sparkle, right. Oh, I've got glue on my hands, can you tell? And can you tell that's nice on there, look. It's kind of Christmassy, isn't it? Because I'm getting the sparkly bits out. You know, let's do it. Let's have a bit of cheer. Bit of bling. Oh, that's quite a lot of glue, but it was all or nothing. So I'm just going to put some on the back of this bow. As you know, these bows are notoriously painful to stick, actually. Well, I find them so perhaps a lot of glue there. And I'm really not going to be able to touch that. And I am liking this one down here. Yeah, I'm liking it at the bottom. Let's have a couple with, what would you like behind you? Piece of crochet. Let me just cut it off rather than drag the whole. Oh, or a piece of this. This is a bit softer. Or a piece of both. That's definitely too much. Maybe that is as well. Let's take the top off one. Oh, this is that modern crocheted lace. It doesn't like to rip. It's built not to fall apart, I guess. That's better. And it's covering all that lovely green up down there. I'm going to put it up there. Oh, we've got a bubble. We're blowing bubbles. Probably don't need any more than that for that piece. I have to remember not to go too much over the top because something's going to be going in it. A tag or journal card or something. Okay. I also have to tell you that I've started my Christmas shopping now as well. Sorry, you guys that are still putting your fingers in your ears, but we're kind of mid-November now, aren't we? So yeah, it really is time to start. Lovely. Yeah, I like those actually. And I've put them both on the same side. That's me. I'm going to leave these two plain, so we'll have two with that fancy on. I'm not putting a label or anything on them. I like them. So let's make a couple of tags. Four tags. Yeah, and I think this goes with those bows as well. So let's do a little bit of measuring today. See roughly what. So probably 3.5. Because I tend to put quite a bit of glue down the side, don't I? So about 3.5. 3 3/4 maybe. Are you bigger? Yeah, 3.5, 3 3/4. 3.5. Just over 3.5. Okay, so 3.5. Pencil. There we go. So 3.5 is there. I have to do it deep because I'll lose it afterwards. Oh yeah, that's left me plenty, hasn't it? So that's not going to go in. What are we? 12, should have known that, shouldn't we? So yeah, 6 inches is plenty big enough for a tag. The height of a tag, so let's go just across there. Then I can get it in my chopper and square things up a bit. So 3.5 inches. Oh, I need centimetres on here. Oh no, I've got inches. So let's go just over 3.5 so that I can square it up. So you're straight and you're straight. That wasn't half bad actually, so yeah, not bad at all. I just want to take that top bit off where I've drawn on it, save me rubbing it out. Just do it on this square because it never looks square to my eyes, and it is absolutely square. So which one wanted a 3.5? That one. Yep. Do another 3.5. Love this paper. How we square. Yeah, so I can go straight on this time. I'm going on the 9 centimetre line, which is like a millimetre or 2 bigger than the 3. Was it this one? No, that's the bigger one. You were the smaller. No, definitely too big for there. I want a taller one on there, so let's take it down a centimetre. And no, you're not going to fit anywhere, so we'll have to cut into this one. I wanted a taller one there, so I'm going to have to turn it on its side for this one. What did I say? I wanted 3 3/4, didn't I? Oh no, 4. Yeah, 3 3/4. Oh, won't quite fit that way. Oh, just so I can get it in here. Terrible. 3 3/4. Yeah, we're not square, so by the time we've got that square, should go like that. Yeah, lovely. So have I got enough left here? Yeah, I think I have just. Maybe. No. What a shame. Right, close in the bin and that bit in my scrap. Okay, you'll have to have something different in you. Just seeing what's left of what I've actually made it out of. That would fit in if I covered it, wouldn't it? Take a tiny bit off. And a tiny bit off there. How big was it? Yeah, okay. I just need to cover that one entirely, but that's fine. Okay. Right, let me just grab some papers to cover the tags with. Okay, I'll just grab some out of my, what is that next to me? My trolley. So I've got a small piece of my dyed paper, another piece of dyed book page. I think that's from Pam at the Paper Outpost. I think it's Letters and Lace, that one. And I don't know where this one's from. It's got its edging on though, does it matter? Yes, because I'll stick the white, won't I? Instead of the... I'm doing it left-handed. Maybe I should do it left-handed more often. get that white off, and then I'm not going to make any bloopers. There we go. Okay, also brought along, I thought these might be nice on the top, some of my little button clusters. We'll see, maybe, maybe not. Then I thought I might just put, I don't know, some florals on the front, you know, a floral, maybe, just as a centrepiece. But let's get them backed first. I thought these were interesting, but, you know, right honourable. Let's use this first because it needs using up. It's a bit worse for wear. I think it got over wet by the looks of it. I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it, actually? But one side's got to be used. Shall I have the plain side? Might have the plain side for writing on. Right, let's get a glue page going again. I might as well just glue the whole tag and stick it down, hadn't I? Yes. It's a shame, isn't it, with the Tim Holtz? Well, it's a shame with all papers that are double-sided. They're so brilliant to use, but when you have to cover one, or is that just me? It's such a shame to cover it, but I suppose that's with the Tim Holtz pads. You get at least 2, don't you? Of the same, or is it 4? I think it's 2, but it could be 4. You know, papers, the same papers in each pack, so it won't matter which way I go. So I'll get more out of it this way. Let's all go right on the edge. Cloth, please. In fact, brayer might be the better option. Make sure we don't get any air bubbles or creases going on. Get me going to bend, aren't you? I can tell already. Oh, it is gorgeous, that paper. Oh. Come here, so let's just, I'm not going to cut it real close until it's dried a bit. But I'll cut it close-ish. Oh, we'll have to go in the bin. I'm trying not to save little tiny spots. Yeah, you definitely want to bend, don't you? Yeah, I think I'll let it dry and then trim it again with the guillotine. Okay, let's get rid of that gluey page. Oh, I don't think I've got much news, not much happening here to tell you. Just, you know, getting the house ready for winter as much as we can. Where's my other? Here. Also, there's this one that's plain both sides. So let me put this on one side. Yeah, put the plain on one side. This one will be a bit thicker with having paper on both sides of it. But in theory, that should stop it curling. I don't know. Yeah, I know I've heard from a couple of you guys in the colder parts of the world at this time of year who are, you know, proper winterising your houses and gardens, ready for what the winter weather brings us. I'm starting to, oh, I need to cut that close, don't I, so I know the shape. Move on. Starting to think about getting my kitchen organised for winter as well, you know, move the, I don't know, do you use different pots and pans and things in summer to winter? I do tend to, because I do a lot more crock pot meals and, you know, hotter meals, roasts and things like that. So I'm tending to move my cupboards around slowly but surely with the things that you know, I am using more often. And the fridge and the pantry, so nothing major, just a little bit here one day and a little bit there another. Right, what shall we have on the other side of this? That's quite a good colour. combination, so I'm thinking if I go with this text, then that also will be nice with a flower over it, like the others. Not over it, well, kind of over it. You know what I mean, a centerpiece. Yeah, and the wardrobes. It's funny the things we get ready, isn't it, for the winter. I'm going to go on the corner, I think, because... Oh no, it wasn't straight because I did it with a ruler. I'll just go in a little bit. There, that's a nice thick tag. Oof, using my muscles this morning. Right. To de-glue my scissors. Yeah, I don't think it is quite straight, but it will be trimmed up to be straight. Is this for the slanty pocket? It was, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, it needs trimming straight, but yeah, it looks a little bit wider at the bottom than the top. Oh, I don't know if I like the colour with it. Maybe if I can get a black and white flowery. Oh, I've got some black and white, what are they called? Stickers. Yeah, I've thought about these colours with them. Do I like them? There's the one I've already done. That's the tall one. So that's for that. Yeah, I don't dislike that one. That one's okay. That one's going to have, I think, like I said, some... black and white on it, maybe. This is a nice colour for this one. Did it matter which one was which here? Yeah, yours a bit bigger, weren't you? Okay, try and get that. I think it's a bit of a book page, that. Try and get it in the middle somewhere. You need to go in the scraps because you're a scrap. Who would have thought? Okay, there we go. So yeah, I will be next video I will be doing some Christmas bits again, and I did say I would do a couple of ephemera pieces as a giveaway, so I'll try and do that next video as well, because yeah, they need to be posted. Nothing major, just a little thank you. Oh, and somebody asked me in the comments, I think it was Jodie, might be wrong, about the bags that I used in this book. Where are they? Where's my signatures? Lost them. Here they are. I thought I'd told you all 1,000 times, but you know, that wasn't a go at somebody, that's me. What I'm saying is I don't tell you all the time because I think I'd drive you mad constantly. These lovely bags are from Tanya at Tatty Treasure on her Etsy, link in description, and they're only, I think they're only £4, something like that, but, for a pack of them. They're really, really cheap. They're beautiful. I've done that the right way, haven't I? Yeah. Putting this one close. Oh, I think I need to go downstairs to turn the heating off. I'm quite warm. I didn't think I had it on very high, but I'll save that piece. That one just can't be thrown away. Who were you for? This one. It'd be nice that way, but that's not the way. No, because I like this colour down here with that colour there. So yeah, that really like that one. That one will be fine when it's inked round and got a label and whatever on it. I like that one as well. That one definitely needs something black and white on it. Yeah, I like the text on here and the text on these. So just getting something for the back. Have I run out? Oh, I've just got this. What am I doing? So, thinking if I use this corner here. Or shall I? No. Yeah, this corner here. So here. It's a beautiful photograph. I wonder where that is. Let's not glue on that today. I don't feel like. I mean, how lovely is that? The back of that's gorgeous. You could just cut these up into tags and use them. These Tim Holtz pages. I might do that. Might just take a page out and cut it into tags and put them in my tag box. Right, where did I say about there, didn't I? Might as well cut round it all. Get rid of that paper and that. Okay. Yes, I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I must admit, I'm more lazy than usual in an afternoon these days. I am tending to not sit and craft or do housework or anything, just sit and, well, I have been knitting because it's that time of year a little bit, but I always have some at the side of my chair. But yeah, I have been watching TV a lot more than I normally do, and yeah, maybe that's a winter thing to do as well. But I have been walking more, a lot more. I feel like I am strengthening my legs finally. You know, after the new knee and the illness. So yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm wearing myself out more in the morning. I don't actually have a nana nap. I think through the summer I did. I kind of had siestas, didn't I? But yeah, not so much that, but just completely chilling. Probably too many cups of coffee. I'm inking them and they need trimming. I'm just deciding, it doesn't actually look bad when it's glued. Do I want to trim it or is it alright? That is the front. I know they probably do want trimming, but I don't know. I just like the look of them. Oh, that definitely wants trimming. I like the look of them inked when I'm decorating, you know, so I can see. Yeah, they need trimming, Denise, because she went right off there. Right, can you bear it if I start again? It's a clunk, clunk, clunk. It shouldn't take much doing. Oh, let's ink this one as well. I suppose if they're inked, I can see where the edges are. That's my excuse. Yeah. What's nicer than making a few tags in a... Oh, it is not quite afternoon yet, but we are heading towards midday. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, let's see what we need then. I think you're pretty well, not quite square on the edge maybe, no. Okay, if we're doing one we might as well do them all, hadn't we? Definitely square now. And the same here. I feel that one's a nice square one. Yeah, I'm trimming, but I don't think I might straighten that edge up a little bit. Which edge are we going with? See, that pattern's... Go with that one. It's the pattern. The pattern's not straight on the paper, and it's kind of making the... Because that was square all the way around. No, that one wasn't, but the others were. Okay, let's do you on the back. Because there I can see. Oh, what happened there? You didn't cut. What's up with you? Behave. Probably just wet from the glue. Oh, and this is the one that's got the glue both sides, so that one definitely needed squaring up. Okay, job done. Right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to ink again. Sorry, folks. I feel this one, because it's tall, I want tag shape, so I'm gonna cut the corners and then I'll have to ink again. So let's do that now. I do want it about there. Don't move on me. Cute. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? I much prefer that. Is that the one that I want the black and white on? It's this, the way it's when the water kind of goes on top of the coffee dye and kind of spreads like that, and that's what I like. It's done it there as well. Look. You can only really do that in the summer, you know, because of the heat. It soon evaporates up if you left it really wet like that for a long time like that. Right, I don't know which one's from which thing again. I really ought to line them up, didn't I? Because they were all slightly different. Oh yeah, I know the tall one. Right, I think we might be able to... Didn't do the back of that other one, did I? I'm being a bit rough on my brush, on my dobber. No wonder it falls apart on that harsh edge. Yeah, I like the colour of that one where that's come out on the paper actually. Nice. This tall one. I think I might make the tops round on that one. I know the writing sideways on, but that really doesn't bother me. In this instance, sometimes it does. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's got that doily behind it, doily pattern, and then all that lovely run. Must be a word for that, like bloom or something like that. Flourish. So you are out of the tall one, I'm pretty sure, aren't you? Yeah. And you were out of that one because you're thinner. Okay. So one of these is fatter than the other. Yeah, they are easy. Lovely. Okay, so do I want to put divots in any of those? I don't think I do want to put divots in them. Might around the corner of that one, just to make it a bit different. Yeah, that's it. That one's got the bow on the corner, so yeah, they've all got a little bit of something going for them now. Right, right, let me just have a look if I've got one of those black and white stickers that the lovely Tanya sent me. Yeah, look. What did I want it on this, didn't I? Although it looks nice, I know it's that tab shape at the top. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like that one better, but I did like that. Okay, I prefer that. Oops. Pink. Oh, got one. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to use. Does it need it? I don't think it does need anything else, because it's going on there like that. Yeah, I think I'll just call that one. It might be that I decide to put a lace pull tab on it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it wants one of these buttons, but we'll try that on them all at the end. But it may want a lace pull tab. Oh, I'm in, I think. Come on. There we go. Come on. You're just being awkward. folded back on yourself a little bit, haven't you now? Oh, that's how I ended up with that other one in there. Where did that go? Oh, I really like that on there. And easy pleased. Yeah, I think a little bit of lace on top of there might be nice. And actually some of the black lace, if I can find it. I've got some black crochet lace somewhere. Yeah, a little tab of black crochet lace on there would be nice. I'll see in a minute. Oh, hello, I think I've been on a long time. Yeah, that's all that needs. This one then. So I was going with florals. Let me just have a look. I've got anything else in here sticker wise that I particularly might like on there. Nothing comes to mind, but you never know. No. I'll get the florals out. Whoops. It's fighting back. Come on. Right, where are you? I can see butterflies, so the flowers can't be far away. No, must be high up then. Blimmin' drawers and breaking out. There they are. Here they are. Oh yeah, I've got some of these lovely big ones from the kit, haven't I? You don't belong in there. The Vintage Botanicals kit that I've just finished the journal on. So let's have a look colour wise. Those I don't want to go crazy colour wise on them. No. I've obviously had them all out of that and decided not to put them back in it. So let's take that out. No. Nope. That's foxglove, isn't it? I know I would take the white out of it. I just left it on so it didn't. Possibly. Ooh. Let go. No. No. Nope. Sorry for all the no's. You just have to try these things. And when you've got so many, you know, these black and white ones are nice, aren't they? Not that one so much. No. Maybe if I'd have printed it on the creamer paper. I didn't like the white behind it. Okay, so only that one I think that I like on there. Whoops. I like that one, but I don't like this other flower on it. Let's, where's the scissors? Let's see if I can separate them. I know that it's going to lose one of its, the other one, not the one I'm using. One of its flowers there. Oops. Just cut it out and then I can make it a bit more presentable. That's it. You move that out your way. Oh, my heating's just come on again, so it's obviously colder downstairs than it is up here in my room. Oh. I'm just a nice temperature now, but I think when it's been on 10 minutes or so, I'll be roasting again. Oopsie daisy. But the cat's starting to think about his dinner. It's dinner time. I came up yesterday to do a bit of ironing, and I thought I'm leaving him down there because he's very clingy. He follows me all over the place. he needs to get used to being on his own a little bit again. And yeah, he cried at the door downstairs for about 5 minutes or so. So I thought I'll put the Hoover on up here. Because I have a Hoover up here for my room. And he's not terrified, but he doesn't want to be anywhere near it. He shoots off. I'm like, no, I'm having nothing to do with that. So I just put the Hoover on and quickly ran it around the middle of my floor in here. And he stopped crying. So I could get on with my ironing. So I bet he thought, oh no, I've changed my mind. I don't want to be up there at all. But he's not cried today. Well, I've not heard him. But yeah, he goes through phases, but he gets really clingy. And, you know, he used to be when Neil came in from work, he was all over him. These last 3 or 4 nights, he won't get off my knee. He's like, no, I'm staying with my mum. I'll see you later. Because he used to, you know, run at him when he come in from work. Aren't they funny? I didn't want a clingy cat though, and it wasn't when I got him. I don't like, it's not that I like all animals. I don't particularly want a clingy animal because, you know, I'm always off doing things. I said to Neil, he follows me around. You know, and when I have days when I'm constantly doing something, he'll follow me in one room and then the next and then the next, until eventually he's like, oh, I've had enough now. I quite like that on there. I just don't know if it wants anything behind it. But I mean, this is full on and that's full on. Maybe I want it a little bit lower. So only the flowers showing when it's in there. It may be tiny label there. Okay, so I want you there. Do I want to ink it? I don't think I do. No. Right, let me think. So that little branch across that line there. Oh, my tummy's talking to you, sorry. I am ready for a cup of tea, I have to say. Yeah, I did a really long walk yesterday for me. I did nearly 6,000 steps, which is easy to do if you're out on a shopping trip or something like that, but to just, you know, set out and, I won't say march because I was doing a fair pace, but yeah, and oh, I knew about it in the afternoon. My legs were like, oh, we've been worked a bit much today, but I'm pleased I did it. So I'm resting them today, and then I'm going to try and do the same tomorrow. Although I do a lot more steps when Neil's off, because, you know, just going around supermarkets and shops and visiting people, you put lots of steps on, but when he's at work, I'm fairly sedentary. You know, I walk around the house and I walk around the garden, but that's about it. I don't get out and go walking, and I should. I was doing at the beginning of the summer, and then I stopped. How far down will you go? You'll come about there. Let me put the top on that. I'm sure I've been far too long. Do we want one of these? No, because that's even more, isn't it? Even more fuss. I think we just want a label and maybe some lace. Let's put a label on it. Oh, I was going to say I've got an empty drawer. It's here with all the flowers. Put a little label on the top. Something small and unfussy. You're in the wrong one then. Need to be in that one. Oh, that's nice. Is it unfussy? That's more. Got a nice green one. No. I'll be with you in a minute. I think that's the one, it just wants inking. It's a bit too pristine for the rest of the, that's it. Rest of the tab. Right, yeah, I'm sure I've been ages now, so I'm going to call that a video because I've got to join. Because I stopped to get the papers, didn't I? And that'll take a while. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there yet. Have we done 2? Okay, so those 2 are done. We decorated the pockets of those two. And I'll show you them tomorrow once I've decided what to put on them. Can you see them? No, down a bit. Yeah, but they're going to look lovely in that signature, those two signatures on the stitched in. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely to be chatting with you again. Lovely to finally get back and get some work done. And yeah, I will be doing a video tomorrow, so you can look out for me tomorrow. And have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.